Boston will join us for future Sonic home games this season. Secure your tickets today by visiting us online or stopping by the ticket booth. There are still seats available for upcoming games. Visit the Celtics ticket counter to get yours today.
And we hope you come join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 players to the winner will receive a trading card back. Arrive early for the family and get this card by Lucky Leprechaun and the Celtics Dance Ticket.
We hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway.
At the point, 6'7".
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA. Boston coming right down to it. Finish line is in sight. The playoffs are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And neither team here needs any extra motivation in this one. You want as high a seed as possible in the postseason. You want as many of these crucial games to be played in your own building.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got R.J. Barrett. Brady Dick is out there with Hansen. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. Here's Walsh. And MP throws it down.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Yang pass it to Brock. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to MP. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. White gets the screen from Yang. Fires the 3. White, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hansen. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And here's Barrett. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Mobo. And it's White with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Porzingis kicks to MP. Celtics passing it around. Elbow shot is on the way. And another basket for Boston.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Here's Hansen. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Mobo. Outside, White. MP with it. Porzingis trying to get free. MP, no good. Here's Mobo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Hansen. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Hansen's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to MP. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Brown the pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Barrett. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by Derek White. Here's Dick. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Pass to Hansen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Assisted.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Brown finds MP. MP sets the screen for White. The 3-pointer no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Hansen. He's got 8. The 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass. MP's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
They set the pick. Here's Hansen. Rebound by Yang. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Driving to the basket. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Toronto making a change here. Bernard's checked in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Bernard. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now Brown, after R.J. Barrett's 3-pointer that did.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Hansen. 11 points in the game. Looking to end the run. And it's White with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barrett against Brown. Pass to Dick. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Brown dishes to MP. Lets it go from deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dick with it. White covering. Hurdle with a screen on White. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Barrett, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And it's White missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Bernard. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by MP. Barrett. And the rejection by MP. And White kicks to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Davis finds MP. Over in the corner, White. Screen by MP. And another miss by Boston. Barrett against MP. The 11-footer, and Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Detroit had a huge game. He ended up with 62 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. Well, they won that.
Williams against Holiday. Quickly looking it over. Six to shoot. There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. That's the Boston 5. Holiday, the pass to MP. What a move, MP!
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now, here's Quickly. Defense is right there. Here's Bernard. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston leading by 9. Holiday, the pass to Yang. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's Quickly. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP finds Holiday. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Quickly the pass to Bernard with the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in.
Assist from
Boston has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bernard. Here's Quickly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. MP with it. He's picked up by Dick. MP with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Huff. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Over in the corner, Williams. Bridges sets the screen for Williams. Rebound, Boston.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 10. There's the lob to Bridges. Williams kicks to Quickly. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Pirtle's got his first basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Quickly, that's for 2. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Quickly's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Boston leading by 10. Holiday, the pass to Huff. MP dishes to Brown. Stolen by Quickly. The tray. Boston grabs the miss. On the wing, Holiday. Dick defending. Pass to Holiday. Inside. Here's MP. Inside. MP gets it.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pirtle with a screen on MP. A 3 from Quickly. It's Dick on the wing. Here's Pirtle. And here is Quickly. The 3-pointer is right on target. Quickly's got 15.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Hansen. Here's Mobo. Right covering from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Now MP. Over in the corner, White. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And stolen by MP. Here's Walsh. Dick defending. Screen by MP. And another miss by Boston. Here's Dick. Headed by Porzingis. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. Onside Barrett. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
11 feet away. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Hansen. Hansen's got 13. Screen by MP.
2 minutes.
Out to White. A 3 from MP. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Over Barrett. And it's White missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
There's 1:34 left to play here in the second quarter. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Here's Walsh, currently averaging almost 6 points a game, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Barrett the pass to Dick. Here's Hansen. He's got 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 15 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Screen by MP. Walt lets the 3 fly. And it's White missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's stolen by White. Barrett, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Walsh. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Walsh has got his second bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Toronto Raptors. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
So let's dig into that first half now. And what was a very solid performance for the Boston Celtics.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Hansen is out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Poeltl. To the inside. Here's Mobo. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. MP kicks to Brown. He's looking for MP and finds him. Here's White. Out to Porzingis. Gang passes to Walsh. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Here's Porzingis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's there at the pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on White. Down low. It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal. White against Barrett. Yang passes to Porzingis. Back to MP. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. MP's got 25 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out to Barrett. There's the 3. Knocked away. And they get it back.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead. Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Brown finds MP. Now here's Porzingis over Hansen. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by MP. And that's now 7 points for Porzingis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on Brown. Barrett the pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
MP passes to Walsh. Screen by MP. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Dick. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. MP is second.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Boston leading by 5. Porzingis finds MP. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis gets the screen from Yang. Porzingis can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Dick. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Dick's got 10.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Yang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Raptors trail by 4. Hands in the pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. White covering. Pass to Mobo. Onside Barrett. 5 to shoot. Screen by Pirtle. Goes up from the top of the key. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Pass to Dick from past the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
White finds MP. 2 points. That one goes. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Hansen. Covered by MP. Here's Pirtle. Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Screen by MP. Here's Walsh. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Hansen. Porzingis against Purdy. Barrett with the ball. Here's Hansen. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hands in the pass to Barrett. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's White. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barrett against Brown. Right side Barrett. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hansen.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Again, what an avalanche!
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. Here's Dick. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
MP dishes to Brown. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. The putback. Oh, MP with a thunderous putback.
Great positioning and timing on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
Dick with it. White covering. Here's Hansen. Onside Barrett. Now Dick. He's covered by Brown. Dick can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 7. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. at the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walsh has got 6 points. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
A new group in now for the Raptors. On defense, Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Faster quickly, and he dunks it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
It's good. MP's got 37.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, quickly, 17 points in the game. That 3 off the mark. Here's Pritchard. Barrett covering. Hang. Davis finds MP. MP sets the screen for Holiday. To the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it down. And Davis throws it down.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic distributor. Someone that understands how to involve his teammates.
Johnson sets the screen for Quickly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP outside. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. Pocket 6. Hits the three-point bomb. Pritchard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. MP's got 39.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And here's Quickly for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Johnson inside. Covered by MP.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's...
Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Inside, here's Quickly. And the Raptors miss again. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11. Jaylen Brown out there with Holiday. Then it's MP. And it's Huff in its center. That's the Boston 5. Williams with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Quickly with it. Picked up by Brown. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What are some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Yang past the Brown. MP deciding where to go with it. Brown gets a screen from Yang. And it's Brown missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Williams kicks to quickly. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Nice ball movement by Boston. That misses off the backboard.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Holiday's fiery. Tough to keep up with.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 9. Williams dishes to Johnson. Back to Williams. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's Pritchard to the inside. Bang. Good. That's another bucket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history. Moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing. Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Williams for 3. Drills it from outside.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside Holiday. Another shot. Here's MP. MP with great work on the offensive glass.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Hansen, and right through it goes. Hansen's got 22.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
MP, no good. Raptors trail by 7. There it finds Williams. Inside, Dick. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Brown the pass to Yang. The kick out to Brown. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And Toronto making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Mobo. Dick with it. Over Holiday. Dick can't get it to go. Holiday, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Here's Hansen. Covered by MP. Barrett for 3. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
MP kicks to Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Driving in.
Attacking the rim at full speed. No one wanted to get in Brown's way.
And here are the Raptors now. 7-point differential. Here's Hansen. Covered by MP.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
For Boston, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Hansen. Pass to Barrett. Puts it up from 12. Here's Mobo. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobo's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Hansen, covered by MP. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Brown. Barrett, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
He gets that one.
Countless hours by Brown in the gym has made him a walking bucket.
Hansen, the pass to Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. From downtown, and Boston with the rebound. MP's Celtics leading by 9. To the paint. White finds MP.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed it.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Hansen, covered by MP. Here's Mobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hansen, the pass to Dick. Sinks the triple. Dick's got 10 points here in the second half.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper.
And good! There's another.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. To the middle. It's tipped. Barrett against Brown. Over Barrett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw good, MP. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hansen. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Barrett.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
MB finds White. White gets the screen from Yang. And it's White missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to MP. And good! He hits it again.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's had. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Brown dishes to MP. Pass to White. MP kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dick. And it's White missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dick passes to Barrett. Shoots over Brown. And the Raptors miss again. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Dick. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Brown buries the 20-footer. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead. It's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.